Welcome to Vision 2020. I can't believe it's another year in the life of our church, but we are so looking forward to great things this year. We're trusting God for a lot of growth. I want to highlight a few things for this year that I hope that you will take to heart and help us action over the next 12 months. As I said on Sunday, everything significant done by any believer in the past was always based on their relationship of faith with God. So when you look at the followers of Christ in the Bible and even in the history of the church, you will see that it seems like these believers were relentless in their faith. And regardless of their circumstances, they just continued in doing big things for God. So 2020, I want to stretch your faith, and I want you to stretch my faith as well. So we're going to talk about things that will be too big for us, because those are the God things that we will do this year. So my intention is to stretch your faith, and I hope that you will come to me and do the same to me as well. It is true that successful people are people who consistently do things, and they work at it, and they plan it, and they work hard at making it better. So often we come to a year like this and we're under pressure to find something new to do. There is not a new thing to do. The thing that we're going to do is do what we did last year, but just do it better in 2020. So our aim is exactly the same, is to reach the lost, to disciple people. And so we want to just do it better this year, and you've got to help us to do that. But specifically, there are some things that I believe that we need to work on as a church. One of the things that we're going to do much better this year is to integrate existing people and new people into our church. We have found over the years that it seems like the back door of the church is open, that people come in and then they stay here or they don't stay here, and they just disappear after maybe a Sunday or two or a couple of months as well. So that's one of the things we really want to work hard on in 2020, is to make sure that when people come in, that we receive them well and we integrate them into the life of the church and make them successful, if I can put it like this, Barneys in this coming year. The other thing that I would like us to do in 2020 is to motivate one another to become more generous when it comes to our building fund. I think as a church we are generous. When we make calls for the poor, for the needy, there's always a great response. But we want to encourage you as leaders, as a church, to become more generous towards our building fund. We are going through 3 phases in this building fund. Phase number 1 is completed, and that was acquiring all the buildings that we needed. We bought 4 properties, and we got them, they registered in our name, and that phase is completed. The second phase is a more difficult phase, and that is the consolidation of all these properties. And you've got to pray that God will give us wisdom. We've got a town planner involved, and we're now in the phase of consolidation. Then the third phase would be the costly one, and that's where we would like to build the new building that we are trusting God for. So let me give you some feedback as to how much it cost and how much we are looking for 2020. So these buildings altogether cost us about 14 to 14.5 million rand. A lot of money. And a lot of people will look at that and say, wow, that's a lot of money. And it may even set you a little bit back, but I want to encourage you because God has been good to us. The outstanding amount on these buildings is 10 million rand. So we want to really trust God that this year we will actually pay that 10 million back to the banks. That will enable us then to use the bonds to build our new building as well. So we're trusting God. Whether you're a committed member here, whether you're listening to our video and adherent, you can ask us for our banking details, as we want you to become partners with us in making sure that this vision is completed in the next few years as well. So here's 2 things we're going to do. Integrate those that come to our church into the life of the church. Whether you have been here a long time or a new member, we want to integrate you well into the life of the church. And secondly, we want to motivate one another to complete this process, to at least finish the second stage, which is consolidation and paying off the first stage. So I trust that you'll get involved with us, partner with us. We need you to help us. We can't do this on our own. So let us know, write to us, pray with us, and let's trust God that we will do this successfully this year. God bless you. I trust for awesome 2020 for you individually and for us as a church.